gentlemen, children of all ages, species of whoever, welcome to another awesome episode of Game. I'm your host, Big Pittman J, and today we're going to have all kinds of fun because we get to sit here and kind of relive our childhood. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the best cartoons ever made. But we kind of had to put a little spin on it because really we're kind of a bunch of anime geeks, and if we did that, we'd be talking about Voltron and Dragon Ball and stuff like that. So we kind of limited it only to like North American kind of like stuff, like your Hanna-Barbera, your Warner Brothers, stuff like that. Otherwise, we'd be talking until the internet broke. Today we have an amazing program with a great panel of people. To my left, we got Simon Says. What up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I see you're full of anger today and rage.
Well, for this segment, I have to be.
Making a point just not to upset you, and life will be cool, man. Just
Well, no, it's all good, you know. It is what it is.
And it ain't what it ain't. To my right, we got Philip 4.7. How you feeling?
Hit them dabs.
You okay, Jay?
No, I think I'm
dabs.
I'm starting to have like a small seizure or a stroke, man. I'm pretty...
Watch that Pokemon, man. Just stay away from that.
So, for today's program, we're going to be talking about cartoons. The less I say right now, the better, because, man, even though the FCC is not regulating the internet, there's a lot of things that would probably get me in a lot of trouble. So, guys, let's have some fun here with this, man. Let's talk about some cartoons. Guys, game on. Philip, you dab again, I'm chopping your arms off.
Recess. TJ Detweiler, Vince. Man, that show
Was terrible.
hell right. You got your mind.
That show was terrible.
Says who?
Says me.
On
Says
you.
me.
Two.
You smoking crack too. Listen, ask Megashine. We talked about that show all the time. That shit was phenomenal.
Mega Show, was that awesome? Yes. He lied.
Right. That to me is just like King Bob. That was hilarious. That show. I mean, even when you on the playground back when you was a kid, you didn't tell me you didn't do none of that stuff they did. Not half of it, but just some of the cool stuff they did.
We were cooler than that, man. They basically based that cartoons off my like my fourth grade.
There you go.
No, it wasn't terrible. That show did have its moments. The voice cast for me just didn't.
What?
It was okay.
That Womps. Come on. The voice actor was incredible. Come on.
What was it? It wasn't like Batman the Animated Series. Awesome.
Oh boy. Well, come on. That's
Nothing tops that. I mean,
you can't top that up.
It wasn't like Animaniacs. Awesome.
Yeah, that's Warner Brothers stuff.
It wasn't
Warner Brothers.
Tiny Toons. Awesome.
Speaking of Tiny Toons, the episode that they didn't air when Plucky, Buster, and Porky got drunk drinking a 40 ounce on a bench.
No. Drink the 40. Say it right.
Forty.
Say it right. Say it right.
Excuse my blackness is coming out.
It's all right. Sometimes the whiteness just snatches you right back.
That show, it was for kids, but it wasn't for kids.
That whole stretch they were doing right there with, you had Tiny Toons, you had Animaniacs, you had Freakazoid. Wasn't none of that stuff for the 7-year-olds.
no.
Nah.
That stuff was amazing.
There were some. Well, there were some innuendos in there that flew over some of them kids, but you had to. No, I'm not getting into it right now.
One of the funniest ones I saw in Animaniacs, because they used to do good idea, bad idea. It was good idea. Playing catch with your grandfather, throwing a baseball. Bad idea. Playing catch with your grandfather. That's what I knew. That show was just it was
way out there.
I loved it.
Pinky the Brain. But then they got their spin-off too.
All from Animaniacs. So I mean, that right there was amazing. Simon, you've been not raging enough. Man.
Yeah, not raging, but no, I'm gonna go with the real American hero, G.I. Joe.
Now, see, that makes sense. I can fall in line with that.
I mean, I kind of, you had to throw in some action a little bit now and then, but yeah, that was one of the shows that, you kind of like thought was funny that no one could hit anybody. You had you had one sniper on that team that couldn't really hit anybody.
My favorite G.I. Joe episode was when, like, Cobra broke something up or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like they go the next morning and all the troopers are in like the unemployment line. I'm thinking, wait a second. This is a terrorist organization.
Right.
I didn't
think you're gonna lose money.
You can get unemployment on this?
You gotta get them WIC checks real quick.
No, I'm telling you, man. Not only that, but between that and here's my question. Right? Who had better aim? Cobra or Stormtroopers? Because then nobody hit nobody.
Cobra did. Well, no,
they did.
I remember one
about
episode they actually hit Bazooka in the head. which he lived
With what, a potato?
I don't know, but he lived. I was like
Hologram. I mean,
I don't know. Again,
I mean, along those lines, if that's what we're going to talk about, then you kind of also at that point then had to bring up Transformers.
Yes.
Because that kind of made the whole, the Holy Grail Power Hour when we were growing up, man. We had Transformers and G.I. Joe. But let's just we'll talk an hour and a half on that.
Yeah, we know we get on that little topic too.
Because then we'll talk about how bad the movies are. Like Bison will come storming in, throwing stuff.
Talking
Then
about
we're
like 4.
and then we'll talk about like how awesome Michael Bay is. And we don't.
All style, no substance.
We don't talk nothing about that.
no.
And I could, ladies and gentlemen, Bison's behind the camera right now, and I tell you, he just stared a hole through me. That was beside
I'm not
me.
even looking right now.
Man.
I'm not even looking.
In fact, my phone just went off. He probably texted me a bunch of 4-letter words.
I'm gonna go with Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. The problem with Ren and Stimpy is an exercise in an LSD.
That's basically what it was.
Because that show, it's long, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Yeah,
Powder toast man. Ridiculous. And he flies backwards like who flies backwards?
No. The one episode that really got me was when Ren lost all his teeth. No, Stimpy lost. Ren lost all. It was Ren lost his
He
teeth.
told him not to brush his teeth. He didn't brush
Yeah,
it.
but then
Is he brushing with a cat litter?
Yeah. No. It was like he lost all his teeth and
Gunk holes.
yeah, and
And the flies, it was said it was so bad they didn't want to land in his mouth.
Yep.
That's how bad it was.
and then Stimpy took out his one tooth, and all you saw was this big tooth in his mouth. It was hilarious.
I know they rebooted that series.
Oh man,
No.
they-
And I watched one episode, and all I remember what the setup was or whatnot. But all I remember is Ren pointing, he's the pitcher, I'm the catcher, he's the pitcher, I'm the pitcher, he's the catcher. Man, I was like, what?
What in the world are they doing to Ren and Stimpy? Like, y'all just ruined it. That was on Spike TV early days.
days,
Yeah,
early
yeah.
days.
That was the early days. Gosh, I forgot about
Okay, so now we're talking about awesome cartoons, and let me throw you guys, something off the cuff. Name me horrible cartoons. I'm not just talking stuff that just lasted like a couple episodes. I mean like stuff that had runs.
that had runs.
Had runs that just were terrible.
Well, I'm gonna just stick with G.I. Joe when they went horrible. They did a horrible run, man. It's like G.I. Joe Extreme. What world was that?
Transformers Transformer seasons 3 and 4.
Ghostbusters.
Now see, hold on.
Towards the end.
No. That
The real Ghostbusters was fun. Like Ghostbusters, Extreme Ghostbusters.
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah.
It was okay.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, what have we talked about when you use the word that? When you have to
means
quantify, right? She ain't that fat. She ain't that ugly. She don't stink that bad, but she's still fat. She's still ugly, and she still stank.
See, you could have left out the stank part. I mean,
But she don't stink that bad, right? Remember that bad? No, it sucked.
yeah, it will be. Yeah, take that back.
Now, see,
Bunkers was horrible. I'm being honest with you. When Disney started just like going a little bit crazy with their animated movie or series, and they released Bonkers, that cartoon series, I was like,
Bonkers is a rip off of
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Roger Rabbit.
Pretty
oh,
much.
I blotted that from my memory.
That was stupid.
Jerk.
Yeah.
Fine then, I'll take my business elsewhere. Damn.
Lame. I was beyond. I'm gonna take it back. I hated John Candy's cartoon, Camp Candy.
Okay, hold on.
I hate that
Hold on.
Camp Candy? Really?
Bad cartoons with real live action actors. There wasn't like a Louis Anderson. There was a Louis Anderson one.
Howie Mandel.
There was the Howie Mandel
Bobby's
one.
World?
No, Bobby's World was okay, but
but still though, it was.
the Hulk Hogan wrestling crap they did in the 80s.
Oh, then the Rambo.
The Rambo was
Yep.
terrible.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
I don't remember a Mortal Kombat cartoon.
Oh, it was god awful.
Was it, man?
Don't even go there.
Okay.
Stay away from that.
Okay, here. Let's end on a happy note. Stuff that name a good series, good cartoon series that is really tough to find, that they really haven't re-released, but that just you need to go back and watch. And let me give you an example: Muppet Babies.
That is so hard to find, and I don't even think they even released it yet.
Muppet Babies they can't release because of all the copyright stuff they did,
Right.
because they did like a Star Wars episode.
Oh, yeah.
They had like Andrew McCarthy in an episode.
And was it Indiana Jones?
That right there, kids, go on YouTube when your parents aren't looking and just do a search for Muppet Babies. You will love this stuff.
That was good. Man, I can't think of one that you can't find. Unless you find snippets on YouTube, but that's probably it. But I can't think of one.
I would say Thundercats because you can't find any more on them DVD
Yes.
unless you go on like
Pawn
Amazon.
shop.
Yeah, really, but still, I mean, from what I've seen, it's still what, $60 or even more now. Silverhawk.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Hot Wing, man.
Hot wing. Yeah.
Warriors, Centurions, all that.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Those are really hard
Mask.
to find. Man.
Mask was great. Cops was terrible.
That's cool. Don't even. Hey, what? See,
Hold on. Effort to pull. Here we go.
Okay, y'all go.
We pull up an episode of Cops one day, and this is like some terrible show from like 1987. This fool right here proceeds to go through, name all 15 main characters. We couldn't remember jack, so we know that this has something going on. That
And then remember the end credits where they had the little
yeah, a little
police
bit at
thing?
the end.
Yeah.
Guys, I wish we could sit here and talk more. We could have an absolute field day. But guys, let us know what you think. What were some of your favorite cartoons? You know, like we got Warriors and Centurions, and we're not gonna talk about the Smurfs because they were terrible, god awful.
Snorks.
Oh,
Guys.
guys,
Universe.
for Philip version 7.3. We got Simon Says the Left. I am Big Pimpin' J. Guys, let us know what you think. Connect with us. Like our channel. Subscribe. Tell us what you think. Until the next time, guys, game over.
Gargamel had them.
Culture Junkies!